What's up guys, Skittlerampage here. So today we're going to be talking about some Funko Pops that you should probably buy before they get expensive. So let's check it out. And if you don't know what that kind of video is, it is actually a video where I kind of talk about some Funko Pops that I recommend maybe you should pick up before they get expensive, depending on what's happening in their shows, or their movies, or what's just going to happen in the future with those specific characters. Now, something I do want to note at the beginning of this video is this is not me telling you to just go blow all your money on these Pops because you could potentially make some money from them. This is mostly for anybody who basically collects these characters or is looking to collect these lines or just wants these Pops in general. I would just recommend that some of these are probably going to go up in value with what happens later on this year. So again, don't go blowing all your money because this is just based off my opinion and a little bit of research that I did do into all these different shows, and I'm going to explain why I think they actually will go up in value, or maybe some that might stay the same. But again, I just don't want you to blow all your money just because, you know, you saw somebody in the video say, hey, go buy this now. It's essentially a prediction of mine that these may go up in value later on. Also, if you did notice, I did get a haircut, but she actually cut it a lot shorter than I'm used to. But my hair was super long, and Bailey was telling me maybe I'm just used to it very long, but I don't know, it's very, very short, I feel like, but it'll grow out, it'll be fine. Anyways, let's jump into the video today. So we do have about 50 Funko Pops to go over in multiple different lines, anime, Marvel, DC, so let's jump right into, I guess, anime first. So first up, we do have One Piece here. So the reason I say One Piece is we have the One Piece movie Red coming out. And I was looking at this last night, and as well as I saw a lot of people commenting about this a lot, saying that we could see those, you know, One Piece Pops go up because of this movie. So I looked into it, and I guess it's apparently a movie about some random new girl that's going to be a One Piece character, as well as Shanks, based off the teasers we're seeing. It is going to have Shanks basically on the big screen, and this is probably the most screen time he'll ever get. Now, we do have a Shanks Pop, as well as when I was looking at the cast list, based off the teasers, you don't really see if the Straw Hats are going to be in there, but if you look at the cast list for the actual movie, it does show all the Straw Hats, so that's why I'm recommending some of the Pops as well. So we do have in this first collage, we have Tony Chopper, Sanji, as well as Bonkichi, as well as Shanks. Shanks is probably the biggest one here to grab, especially since he does have a Chase variant. Now, Big Apple Collectibles restocked this one, and you can still get a Chase bundle, I think, on their website right now if you don't want to pick it up. It is expected to ship later on this year, but at least that secures you one, because Shanks is a very popular character. His Chase is already like $130, maybe even more right now, and it's currently on pre-order, so there's no more coming, and the only stock that's out is currently out until Big Apple Collectibles floods the market again. So just letting you guys know that they still should have it in stock, and they should ship it out within the next 2-3 months or something like that. Just look at the estimated date. Either way, I do recommend to pick up Shanks now, because if he's getting basically a movie about him and he's going to be one of the main characters in it, it's probably going to increase the value of his Pops significantly. As well as we do have the other Straw Hats. We have Nami, Usopp, Frankie, Nico Robin, Monkey D. Luffy, as well as Zoro. Now, Monkey D. Luffy does have some other Pops. I don't know if those ones will go up as much, depending on what he looks like in the show, but there's really not that much knowledge on it. What I looked up, you could read in about 10 minutes, but yeah, Luffy's going to be in it, basically, and most of the Straw Hats. So I just recommend, if you guys are looking to complete your sets, probably complete them now before people start charging maybe double or triple for these Pops. And then you also do have the anime at 1,000 episodes, so all these Pops are highly sought after anyways, but let me know your thoughts on the One Piece movie Red. Do you guys think that these Pops will go up because of that, as well as you do have the live action movie that's coming soon too? So, you know, there's a lot of different movies, there's a lot of different things happening with the One Piece and the Straw Hat characters right now that are basically making their Pops go up in value. Nico Robin is very sought after right now, even though she's going to be restocking fairly soon. So yeah, guys, I just recommend that the One Piece Pops are probably a good buy with the movie Red coming out, the live action coming out, and a bunch of other things happening with their characters. But let me know your thoughts on that. Do you guys think they're going to go up or down? Now, next up, we do have Dragon Ball Z / Dragon Ball Super. Now, for Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, we do have the new movie, Dragon Ball Super Hero, okay? So basically, this one's seemingly revolving a little bit around Gohan, because they showcased him, I want to say more than Goku in the little teaser trailer that they did. Not more, but basically he's making his little comeback, essentially. You saw him kind of power up and everything like that in the trailer, so everybody's hyped about Gohan right now. And if this movie goes the direction that I think it's going, if they make Gohan like the main kind of like protagonist in this movie, I don't know if they will, because we're also going to have Broly, Vegeta, and Goku in there based off the trailer. But I still think Gohan's pops might be a good buy, purely because of how much hype is around Gohan's character right now with this new movie coming out later on this year. I believe it's coming out in a couple months. It's fairly soon. I think it was like April or May. It's somewhere around that range. But anyways, these 3 Gohan pops I think are good pops. There's also the Great Saiyaman, but I don't think he'll really spike too much. But these are the only Super Saiyan like Gohan, kind of like adult or older teen version, essentially. And then you also have Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but it's not the same like look, so I think more people are going to be sought after these pops. And then we also do have a few more from that line. I was kind of unsure about these, I won't lie. We do have the SSG-SS versions and SSG version of Goku and Vegeta here. So we do have Chalice ones, we have the regular common Vegeta, as well as the Hot Topic exclusive Gokus and the Chalice Goku. There are a lot of different variations of these two in SSG-SS. I think if they showcase it in the movie, it might spike their pops a little bit, but again, I think it's going to be the main focus. The most popular characters in that movie are probably going to be Gohan and Broly. Even though Goku and Vegeta are just popular by default, a lot of people want to see Broly on the live screen again, as well as Gohan making his little return. I think it's going to be really awesome, and even I'm hyped for it. Gohan's not my favorite character. I like Trunks more personally, but I think Gohan is going to be amazing, and I'm very excited for what this movie is going to bring to us. As well, guys, as these 2 different Broly pops, these are really the only Broly pops we have out currently, and that is the Broly 6-inch from Galactic Toys, as well as the Super Saiyan Broly Summer Convention exclusive. So there's also different variants of these. There's a Chase variant of the Galactic Toys, as well as an SDCC official sticker of the Broly, which is around a $100 pop versus a $30 pop for the Summer Convention. Now, they could also make new pops from this movie, so it could render these Brolys useless. We have no idea. But I still think these Brolys are a good buy because they were a little bit more popular after the Broly movie, the last Broly movie, excuse me, Dragon Ball Super Broly. And with Broly returning and Goku training with him possibly, I think people are just going to like Broly's character even more and probably go after the pops and start charging a little bit more for them. So if you don't have them in your collection, I have the regular Broly, the SDCC one, so I'm pretty good. I don't really care for the Galactic Toys. It's really cool, but it's such a bigger pop that I just don't really need it in the collection. But I still think Broly and Gohan are probably really, really good buys before that movie comes out because I think it's going to make their pop prices increase. Next up, we do have Attack on Titan. So with Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 2 and basically the end of the actual anime adaptation of the manga ending this month, or at least starting the beginning of the end, I think these 2 pops are probably really good buys. We also do have the 5 or 6 new pops coming out in the new wave that we could see announced within the next 2 or 3 months, but I really think the Eren Yeager Titan Form Hot Topic exclusive, as well as Levi Ackerman, the Hot Topic exclusive, I think they're really good buys because you can still find them between $30 and $40 on Mercari or eBay. Now, these are really the only 2 that are really good buys. You could find a Colossal Titan for around like 90 bucks. I think that would personally be a really good buy, but these are the only 2 I'm going to recommend because they're the cheapest of the actual set. And then you have the original commons, but you can really pre-order those anywhere right now, especially Entertainment Earth has them all up for pre-order to come out in like 2 months. So I just personally think with these 2 being vaulted, this is a Titan form versus of Eren, and that's going to be one of the main focuses, obviously Eren, of the Part 2 season, as well as, you know, if you saw the last, or Part 1 of Season 4 for Levi, you saw kind of what happens to him, essentially, so a lot of people really like his character. We don't know what's going to happen to his character entirely, so I don't know, I'm just kind of guesstimating here because I really think these 2 would be really good buys. I have the Eren Titan form. I might pick up a Cleaning Levi. I don't really know. But it's up to you guys if you're collecting Attack on Titan right now or if you've wanted to. I know the line's extremely expensive, especially with the anime at its peak right now. But it's only going to get worse because look what happened. Like this one, I can almost, well, I'm not going to say guarantee because nothing's a guarantee, but look what happened to the Attack on Titan wave when Season 4 was announced and then when it happened. It peaked like crazy and then it fell like crazy, and then it's up again. Like, everybody's after Attack on Titan right now. So personally, I really think these are really, really good buys if you are an Attack on Titan fan, if you don't want to pay double or triple, possibly later. Now, our last little animation style line that I did want to talk about was Sonic the Hedgehog here. So we do have Sonic 2 coming out sometime this year. I don't remember the exact release date, but we do have a teaser trailer out, and that one actually did show Tails. Tails was also shown in the end scene credit of the first Sonic movie. Now, this is the first time Sonic and Tails technically together are on the live action screen, and especially Tails, this is his first time. And we only do have one or two Tails pops out, but one that's actually affordable because the original Tails is like $350. The Knuckles pop as well is pretty up there, so I wouldn't recommend grabbing that one. They'll probably just make a new one from this new movie, hopefully at least. I was relatively surprised that they didn't make Sonic pops from this from the last Sonic movie. I was really surprised because Sonic is still a really, really popular franchise. Anyways, so on this list we do have Dr. Eggman, because I think that's the only Dr. Eggman pop to date. He is vaulted as well, so he's not coming back. At least, I think. Anyways, he's around like 30, 40 bucks. I think it's a good buy because Jim Carrey is absolutely hilarious as Dr. Eggman, so I think he's doing a really good job, and I'm really curious to see what he brings in Sonic 2. As well as we do have Sonic with Ring, Classic Sonic, Sonic with Emerald, Tails Flocked, which I think is a really, really good buy if you're a Tails fan, because one, it's the most affordable option right now, and people are going to buy that one and just basically charge double to triple again. I'm telling you, it's going to go up in value most likely. And then we also do have Sonic the Hedgehog Ring Glow. These are probably the cheapest Sonic pops. There's also Super Sonic and, you know, Shadow the Hedgehog, but they're most likely not going to make an appearance unless they make like a third or fourth movie, but I don't see them making appearances anytime soon unless there's an end-credit scene. But I really think Sonic and Tails are really, really good buys, and I recommend that you probably pick them up now. Even people were going crazy. Like, I had like 2 or 3 Sonic pops in my auction, and people were going crazy just trying to buy these because they probably knew that they were going to go up in value. So I recommend it. You know, don't buy every Sonic pop in existence, but if you are a Sonic fan, maybe pick up 1 or 2 just for your personal collection because they're most likely going to go up. Moving on, we do have the Flash here. So for the Flash, I only have 2 suggestions, and that is the original 2, kind of like the Flash, Ezra Miller. I think that's his name. I think that's how you say it. Ezra or Urza? I think it's Ezra, though. Anyways, we do have the Flash Justice League Running Summer Convention, as well as the Flash, and this is a Regal Cinema exclusive. Now, these pops are still relatively cheap, but if everybody likes this movie and if it's really, really well done, especially with Michael Keaton coming in the movie, it's supposed to be a Flashpoint movie, which I don't really care for the Flash actor, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I never did from the start. I never liked his running. I felt it was really weird. I love Grant Gustin as the Flash. I wish the Flash, like CW, wasn't so cheesy. But that's just bad writing. Grant Gustin is a great actor, though. But yeah, I think if Grant Gustin had better writing, I was really hoping he would be the live-action Flash. Like, I'm not, like, on, you know, basically on the big screen, you know, movie theater screen. But it ended up going to Ezra, which is fine. You know, I'm really hoping maybe they change up his running style in the new movie or something. I didn't care for his suit. Like, I'm not like a big Flash fan, but I do enjoy the Flash. I enjoy the Reverse Flash, and I've watched pretty much all the episodes of CW, but I don't know. I was just really disappointed in his Flash, but that's not what we're here to talk about, my disappointment in Ezra Miller's Flash. We do have 2 different Flash pops. Again, they're relatively around 10 to 15 bucks each. They're super cheap, and they're probably going to make more Flash pops from the movies, but these are considered the OGs, as well as the Regal Cinemas exclusive sticker. It's kind of like a rare sticker because you don't really see too many exclusives from them. I think there's maybe like 10 pops ever of that, but still, I think they're really good to just pick up before the movie, possibly, because, you know, it's a live-action Flash movie. I think this is the first live-action Flash movie ever, like, solo film, so that's going to be popular in itself. I don't know how well this is going to do. I don't know how many people are excited to see it. I haven't really looked too much into it. I don't even know if I finished the teaser trailer. I just couldn't get into it, but I'm going to watch it because it's Flashpoint, and I really, really love that storyline. I really love the animated series version as well, but again, it's Flashpoint. He has 2 pops out currently. He also has some like Chrome ones and 2-packs, but these are probably the ones that are going to go up the most if you are a Flash fan. Next up, we do have Uncharted here. So Uncharted, if you haven't played the games, they're really, really great games. I played like 1 or 2 of them. I think I played 4. I don't remember. I at least watched all the games on YouTube. The Rad Brad, if you guys know him. But yes, I recommend that these are probably good buys, and this is why. This is why, if you don't own these and if you're a big fan of the actual game series, I would just pull the trigger and spend the 45 bucks on the 3 pops. But if you are a big fan, my brother, my youngest brother, is a huge fan of this series. He was a little disappointed to see Tom Holland as Nathan Drake, won't lie. I don't know. Tom Holland's a great actor. I don't know. I gotta see the movie for Uncharted, to be honest, because it was a little weird to me because, like, they used scenes from the 3rd game for, like, he was telling me, the airplane scene where he goes down and he basically is hanging onto the cargo. I believe they used scenes from the 3rd game, but this is supposed to be, like, a younger Nathan Drake, essentially, looking for Sam. So, I don't know. It's very weird how they did this storyline. Anyways, and then Mark Wahlberg as Sully. Hopefully they CGI'd out the mustache and he has one, but he feels, in the movie, he looks too young to be Sully. I don't know. Anyways, like I said, when I get talking, I just start talking about my opinions and things. Anyways, we're talking about buy these now. Nathan Drake, the reason I was trying to explain is that we just recently saw No Way Home's success. Okay, Tom Holland basically brought them $1 billion next to whatever else happened in the movie. I don't want to just accidentally say spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it, but again, it's been 20 days since it's out, so eventually I'm just going to talk about it. But yes, Tom Holland basically brought them $1 billion, which was nuts. This movie is crazy. And with the success of that, everybody's eyes are on Tom Holland right now. What is he going to do next? They're probably going to go over to his next project. Regardless if they're Uncharted fans, whether you're a fangirl of Tom Holland and you just want to see him on the big screen in a wet, tight shirt, I don't know. Anyways, I think people are going to go watch this movie either way, even if they're not a basically Uncharted fan. So I think any success that this movie brings, and if he does a really, really good job on the actual movie, people are going to be after the Uncharted pops. I don't really see them making another wave from that movie. Personally, I really don't. We could see there's already Tom Holland pops out there, but I don't really see them making another wave. They could, if the movie's very, very successful, we'll see. But these are the only current 3 pops out, so maybe it's a really good buy if you are an Uncharted fan. That's just my recommendation, though. Now, moving into Marvel, we do have Doctor Strange here, as well as Wanda Maximoff, essentially Scarlet Witch. Now, if you haven't seen the teaser trailer for the new Doctor Strange movie, it was actually really, really good, and I recommend you do. So basically what happened in the teaser trailer, we saw Doctor Strange, he met up with Wanda, and then he's basically asking her to teach him more about the actual multiverse so he can learn more. Now, basically when you get to the end of the trailer, you do see a dark Doctor Strange, essentially, like the strange Sorcerer Supreme from What If. So basically What If does tie into Multiverse of Madness. Now we do have 6 pops here that will probably go up in value. We do also have a Comic-Con exclusive, but it's around like $90 right now, so it's a very expensive buy, and that's really for anybody who can afford that. But anyways, we do have Scarlet Witch, the Hot Topic exclusive, as well as Wanda Maximoff Glow-in-the-Dark Pop-in-a-Box exclusive, and then we also do have Scarlet Witch, the common here with the spellbook. So those are the Scarlet Witch ones that I think are going to go up most, purely because this is her in her full suit from WandaVision and just the new suit, essentially. You do have the older pops, but I don't really see them spiking too much because they don't have the look of Wanda right now. Then we also do have Doctor Strange. This is like one of the cheapest Doctor Stranges next to the common that you can pick up that's on the Funko shop, but it's the first Doctor Strange pop. It's 13 bucks, but I didn't include it here. Then we also do have Doctor Strange without cape here, Walmart exclusive. $10 pop, relatively easy if you're a Doctor Strange fan. We also do have probably the 2 that will spike a lot because they were very popular in this episode of What If. We do have Strange Supreme Glow in the Dark as well as Strange Supreme the Common. Again, those are probably 2 that are going to spike the most given he is the main antagonist in the actual movie, and we're probably going to see Doctor Strange go up against him as well as Wanda even maybe go up against him. So I think it's going to be a very fun movie. Multiverse of Madness, this is going to be basically the possibilities are endless for this movie, and we also have no idea what we're going to see happen in this movie. Maybe Doctor Strange will die. I doubt it, but who knows. So yeah, those are my recommendations if you're a Scarlet Witch fan or a Doctor Strange fan and you've been prolonging buying the pops. Probably should get them now because these are very popular characters and they'll probably go up. Also for Marvel, we do have Morbius here. So upon looking at Morbius, the regular Morbius is getting increasingly harder to find. This was like a $10 to $20 pop for the longest time before they actually announced the movie. And it actually does look like somebody's been quietly buying up all of the Morbius common pops here. So we do also have the Morbius zombie version, but for some reason the Morbius, the regular one, is more popular. I found that kind of interesting. So the zombie version kind of basically shows his teeth, just kind of like in the trailer, so it looks very similar. So kind of curious why that one's not as popular, but I guess we'll see. Anyways, if you can find a Morbius pop, I recommend buying it around the $20 to $25 range if you can, because a lot of people are selling it for $40 and up now. It's already doubled in price, and the movie hasn't even came out yet. So I definitely expect it to triple in price by the time the movie does come out. So he's very popular. I'm very excited to see this movie. I don't even know too much about Morbius. I've seen him in Spider-Man animated series, but other than that, I don't know if he has like a solo show. I was thinking about looking into it. I want to see the movie first and see if I entirely like the movie, but still, he's a really cool character. The movie looks really good in my opinion. There's Venom references. There's all kinds of different stuff. So I'm really curious to see what happens in this movie. But Morbius is probably a good pickup given the pops have already doubled in price. Now the last line I do want to talk about is Thor, and this comes from Thor Love and Thunder. Now all of these characters should be reprising their roles based off the casting list. So first up we do have Thor here. Now I put the original Thor. I wasn't sure if anything would happen with this price. I don't feel like the last like Avengers movie did really much with his character, but I figured, like, in terms of, like, pop price, not the character itself in the movie, but I guess we'll see what happens. Then we also do have Thor Avengers. That's just a cheaper pop that I figured I'd throw in there. We also do have Thor Jane Foster. I cannot stress this enough. This movie is supposed to be based around Jane, basically taking the mantle a little bit, at least I believe. So, I think her pop is a really good buy when it's, like, $15 to $20 right now. People are going to regret it if you didn't pick it up now, because it's definitely going to double in price when we see an official trailer and more teasers and things like that. So I think Jane Foster as Thor is a really, really good buy right now. So I don't know. That's just my recommendation if you're a Thor fan. Plus, it's a really cool pop from Secret Wars. As well as we do have Thor with S.H.I.E.L.D. This one's just really popular, so I figured it probably will go up in price. It did with the last Thor movie, or not Thor movie, excuse me, with the last Avengers movie, so maybe. As well as we do have Thor with the Odin Force. Now, you can find the shared sticker cheaper than $50 here, just so you know. Then we also do have Thor where he's holding Stormbreaker here. Stormbreaker is obviously going to play a big role because we're going to see Thor with Stormbreaker in Love and Thunder, and it's only a $14 common right now. So these are my Thor recommendations. It's up to you if you guys want to pick them up, but I do think they might spike at least a little bit, and some of these maybe double in price. And then we also do have from that movie Korg. Korg is obviously a very fan favorite because he's hilarious, as well as he did also help Deadpool get introduced into the MCU, which I thought was really awesome, if you didn't see that little promo they did. But anyways, Korg holding Meek as well as Korg. There's a common and a New York Comic Con exclusive that you can pick up. He's going to be reprising his role in the movie, so maybe we'll see his pops kind of double in price or something like that. I haven't really seen anybody actively buying the pops right now, so maybe wait a little bit, see what happens. But Korg is a very likable character and definitely a fan favorite, so his pops could go up in price. Now our last little recommendation from Thor Love and Thunder, we do have Valkyrie. This one's not like a hard buy, I feel like, if you're a Valkyrie fan. I don't really expect her pops to increase like crazy in price purely because this movie's solely focused around Thor and Jane Foster, but you know, anything can happen with any random pop, honestly. So there's 4 different Valkyrie pops of her actual character. We have Marvel Comics Valkyrie, as well as Scavenger Suit Valkyrie, the SDCC exclusive, as well as Valkyrie on Horse. This one is from Endgame, if I'm not mistaken, and that was her last appearance. She is going to be making another appearance in this new movie, so maybe people seeing her character might make them want her pop again. Who knows? But if you're a big fan of her, maybe pick them up now, because you never know what's going to happen with a Pops price. Well guys, that's everything that I have for you today on a Buy These Now Funko Pops video. Comment down below, do you guys agree with anything I said in this video? Do you guys agree with some of the Pops? Honestly, the ones that I think are probably going to go up the most, like this is me. This is just me and my personal opinion, outside of everything I said in this video, outside of all the news and things like that. I really think the Doctor Strange ones are going to spike. I really think the One Piece ones are going to spike, especially Shanks having a solo movie. Broly, I think, is going to go up because Broly's a very popular character and appearing again in a new movie, as well as Gohan is probably going to go up with it being focused around a lot of him. Sonic's always been popular, so I definitely expect it to. Morbius has already doubled in price. Valkyrie, not as much. Korg, not as much. Flash, maybe. It's a hard maybe on that if people like the movie. Attack on Titan, probably. So I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Did you guys enjoy it? Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? What are some pops that you think might go up in value as well? I would just love to hear you guys' thoughts and, you know, you guys' opinions on what you guys think might go up in value. But yeah, again, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to smash that like button down below and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new. Now, I do want to say a big shout out to all the Patreon supporters of the channel. Thank you guys so much for your continuous support every single month. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We also do have a Patreon-only Discord where a lot of news is shared and a lot of fun is had. I also do have a Facebook group. It's buy, sell, and trade, and you can make a ton of friends, as well as be following my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all at Skittlerampage. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.